Hi everyone, this is Meteorologist Jade Steffens with a quick update on your forecast. Tonight I'm tracking a cold front moving through, so that means much colder temperatures on the way for tomorrow and really the rest of the week too. So I'm going to pull up the headlines. We'll get started with that forecast and a live look outside, still mostly cloudy. Now that cold front will move in throughout the next few hours. Tomorrow back in the 30s and staying seasonable throughout the rest of the week too. For our high today, we did make it to 57. That is well above average for this time of year. Of course, didn't break any records, but still above average warmth, 57 in Lincoln and 58 in Wahoo. So after today, we're looking at a much colder day ahead for tomorrow, dropping us into the 30s for your Wednesday high. So live look outside right now, we're at 47, and look how much that camera is shaking. Winds have really started to pick up. A sustained wind of 20 miles per hour, but looking at gusts anywhere between 30 and 35 miles per hour. That, of course, has dropped our feels like temperature to about 40 degrees. Now, we did have that chance for a few spotty showers, mainly west of the metro throughout the evening. Those chances are starting to dwindle and staying mostly dry throughout the rest of the evening. Here's a look at our current wind gusts. 30 mile per hour gusts within the last hour here in the metro, 26 in Wahoo, and 26 as well in Norfolk. So through the next few hours, we will stay in the 40s likely, eventually dropping into the 30s by 3 a.m., and we'll only get colder from there on out. So here's a look at the rest of the night. We'll have more clouds start to move in. We'll start tomorrow with clear skies and chilly temperatures. So winds will continue to stay strong. I think they'll really start to pick up though by about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Coming straight from the north, that's going to pull in all of that colder air and drop our temperatures too. As you are stepping out the door, we'll be close to about 32 degrees, and then in the upper 20s, and eventually staying in the low 30s, upper 20s, all the way through the rest of the day. 33 will be our high temperature, but it won't exactly feel 33. It'll feel more like the 20s and even the teens. So one thing we are going to be dealing with throughout the rest of the week is going to be the wind. Here's a check of tomorrow morning as you are stepping out the door around 8:45. Winds gust up to 30 miles per hour. Luckily for the second half of the day tomorrow, shouldn't be as windy. Then here comes Thursday. Thursday won't be as windy either. I'm going to rewind this a little bit. We'll just have a south wind gusting up to about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So Thursday is actually when we do see a break from the wind. Then Fridays are going to be the windiest day of the entire week. Here's a check just after midnight Friday morning and into Friday afternoon, likely seeing gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Into Saturday, also pretty breezy. So for our temperatures the next few days, tomorrow 33, incredibly cold all day long. Thursday 43, we'll get a break from the frigid temperatures before Friday. We have another cold front moving through. 36 is going to be our high temperature. That'll happen early on in the day. Into the afternoon and evening, we'll be more in the 20s with the chance for a few scattered snow showers and very strong winds too. So here's a check of Friday morning right around about 5 a.m. We will be on first alert for the chance for a few scattered snow showers. I don't expect to see a lot of coverage with this. Here's a look at 9 o'clock in the morning Friday, a look at 3 p.m., and a look at 10 p.m. So if we do see any snow, very light, not expecting a lot of accumulation from that. Beyond that, we continue to drop in temperature into Saturday morning. Saturday starting off the day in the single digits. By the afternoon, likely around 19 for our high, but it could feel below zero as we start off the day, especially with those strong winds. Sunday, mid to upper 30s. It should be a little bit better, but still a bit breezy. So that's what we're watching these next 5 days. Early next week, we drop back into the upper 20s. And then beyond that, staying mild, near average with highs in the 30s. And a look at our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. The 20th through the 26th, likely we are going to be colder than average. So we could see a little bit of a cold end to the month, especially we'll see that contrast since we started off the month so warm, especially for today too. And I do think that's going to wrap us up for this evening. I'll be on live at 10 o'clock tonight going over more details to the forecast. And if you're not already watching this on your First Alert 6 weather app, I recommend you check that out, as well as our First Alert 6 streaming app. It's a great tool to have with you. You can carry that app around on your phone wherever you go. But I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Tuesday evening and enjoys the rest of their week.